What's up, folks? Welcome to Wasted Space, and welcome back to a somewhat rainy day on the Rim. And as promised, before I started, I went through and look, it's beautiful. We got extra sections for clothes, we got sections for items, we got. I need to tweak it probably, see how it works out, but we should have a section for everything. We got a little weapons rack down the bottom, and I've gone round and set up stockpiles for, say, kibble in various places. They're there, some out here. Got rid of our ugly stockpiles and set up a bunch of sort of much more sensible zones for our animals. So before we begin, we have a carnivore and a herbivore set up so that I can restrict areas in the herbivore one so that they can't get at the kibble, although I can see that I've actually forgotten to restrict that bit there. So let's just do that quickly before we start. Herbivores not allowed near that piece of meat. New. And then we've got quite a lot going on. So let's start off with... I should have put some lights in here. Let's start off with this. This is uncovered for a reason. I'm not sure if it's going to suddenly superheat the inside of our base, really. I'm a little concerned about that one. And I also forgot we got neurotomy in there. We got meds there. They've got a lot of hauling to do in this episode. But I'm pretty concerned about our security setup and our power setup, because they're kind of linked. And if one fails, the other fails. And not only that, but this is looking like a far too tempting attack point now, so I might worry about that first. But before we do that, I am actually going to, as weird as this seems, replace that wind generator. I know it's in the middle of all the lines of fire and so on. Oh yeah, research, that was another thing that was mentioned in the comments. Lots of suggestions for that, and I think what I'm going to start off with is maybe fire foam, because that might just be the saviour when we've got big storerooms and so on now. Might be an idea. It's either that or something like charged shot, but no, I think fire foam might be a good choice to begin with. Slight minor break risk from someone. Okay, and defences. How are we doing for granite? Oh, we can't see because, of course, I screwed things up, so we've got granite down over here. And we're straight on building those. And one thing I couldn't set up in advance is the settings for these. So... what are you set on? Allow apparel. Yep, no headgear or any of that, but let's have no melee weapons, thanks. No grenades, assault rifle, yep. Great bow, sure. Heavy SMG, no incendiary launchers. Nothing stupid, basically. We can even keep pistols in there for the time being. Just all the rest of the weirdness. So let's copy those settings. Variety important, that should be high enough. Base, and then I'm probably going to have to do that again because I don't think we've got the limestone to finish this stuff off, actually. The other thing is I should probably put a door there. So, door there. Let's get some lights in here. And some trade beacons, damn. If we'd had someone show up. Yeah. Let's make sure... this lit, probably need to run a bit more power up from the bottom for that one. And then trade beacons as well. We actually want to be able to sell this stuff once they've finally moved it all. How can we fit these in? It's not bad. One there and one there. That actually fits quite nicely. Yep. I'm going to give... oh, no it doesn't. It doesn't give you coverage of that top corner there. Damn it. Alright, let's try that again. How about... yeah, I might as well do them slap in the middle of the room and get full coverage. So, one there and... frustratingly, one there in order to get... god damn it. Really? Oh well. Fine. Suppose, actually... let's discard that. Actually, what I can do if we go here... those top corners that we're going to lose out on are just corridor anyway. There we go. I'll feel more comfortable about it. Nice. So we get that on the go. Get that done. I need to vent the place properly as well, I noticed. I missed vents when rebuilding sections. Although here, I think I might change the layout so it matches the whole way down. As stupid as that sounds. But that is actually slightly more of a secondary concern when we've got a big wooden wall at the back here and a bunch of coolers just sitting there saying, come around here and kill me. So, can we, ASAP, please get a double wall along there, and then when you inevitably wall yourselves in, I'll poke a hole at the back. I think that is a sensible plan. A lot of our base is quite dark. Might sort that out once the power's feeling a bit more secure. At the moment, I can't even turn off our backup batteries because we're not getting enough power during the day. Alpacas join. Okay. Hello. I think we might want to slaughter you. I'm going to very quickly, this was a suggestion in the comments, let's make a new area, new animal area. In fact, I accidentally made one called base that I set up. This was intended for the colonists and I screwed it up. So maybe instead we can take this base one, which is actually an animal area when it shouldn't be, and call this slaughterhouse. And close that, and then let's clear allowed area from the slaughterhouse, which is that one. You see, I set it up perfectly, so it was just the inside of the base, and I think that looks great. But it's also an animal area, so then slaughterhouse. Come sit in our fridge. In fact, let's. Oh, I can't just select it and delete it, can I? I'm trying to do. Let's put this at the top, just here, where there's currently no meat. And then when we get animals like that, we can be like, hey, alpacas, why don't you come to the slaughterhouse to be slaughtered? Yeah. Where are you going? Wandering. Nope. And the last alpaca went where? Oh, I can just do that through here. I completely forgot. Nice, that gives them some bits to be getting on with. And there is obviously the vent concern and so on. Let's maybe, because some of these are just not vented at all at the moment, like up here, like it's going via other rooms. So let's do that. Let's also hold that door open. What we got? What are you doing, Nom? Why are you going around that way? That is really stupid. I know why you're going around that way, because we've got the pathing set to something strange now that we've got multiple doorways here. No, let's get rid of that. Just leave it on normal, and at the same time, please don't go through the hospital. It's not necessary. A bunch of slag to haul. I'm also thinking maybe we give our turrets a bit of protection. On this side. All that slag, and then is it time to think about more turrets? Might be. So at the moment, the way we've got this set up is with the reconnect blocks. Oh, she's being chased by the night bats. She's Ellie's mother. I mean, she's old. Chased by pirates, biological. Pirates aren't so bad. Sure, we have the room. Sure. Roughchild, what are you like? Trigger happy, psychedelic. Oh, you are. No health problems, at least. I know that's operations, but yes, no health problems. You're going to want to be acquaintance. Knows Kira Cat somehow. Yeah, you're going to be wanting to make a move. Can you shoot? We have someone that can sort of shoot. Do we have a weapon for someone that can sort of shoot? Is that a great bow? Oh, how lovely. You better get running, because there'll be pirates on your tail pretty soon, I believe. I think that's how this works. Yep, there they are. What sort of pirates are we talking about? We are talking about lots of melee. I don't see... Yeah, that's a full melee group. Huh. That's both good and bad. I mean, with that many shields, they're really hard to take down without lots of turrets. I mean, this immediately makes me think, yes, what we were doing, what I was saying turret-wise is correct. Is it worth putting them down now? Are you going to stand a chance of getting this built before they arrive? Almost certainly not. What can we do before they arrive to help? Anything? We need as many long-range weapons as possible for this. Some people can't shoot, but guys like Nom, good great bow is far more appropriate here than your pistol is, I think. Oh, is that sensible, or do we just try and keep people at range? don't know. I want to try and get to a position where we can get both sets of turrets involved, basically. I think that's about the extent of things that we can do to prepare for this. We're never going to get a turret built in time. Especially as we can't get it close enough to actually power the thing at the moment either. Unless I was to build them closer to the walls, like that. I'm actually going to slap these down now, because this is already proven what I was saying earlier is somewhat correct. We have a bit of a problem. And I'm going to put brick walls between them and hope that that still works as a technique. And if it doesn't, well, we're about to find that out. Everybody else, McGow, can you see if you could perhaps just maybe get that done? Alicid, do you want to just come the hell back into the base? Same with anybody else that's outside. Quick outside check. No, that is everyone. Go on then. Roughchild, you better get moving. These guys are going wherever they're going. I mean, it might almost be better if they were to split up, but we'll see. At the moment, it doesn't look like they're very keen on that plan. It looks like they want to... Well, maybe. And of course, the goal here is 100% just to take down sufficient of them that it works. Yeah, we're never going to get this. I didn't actually ask you to do those. Why? Did not ask you to do that. You see, and now you have to take 2 lots of steel over there because you put a load of steel into stuff that I didn't ask you to put steel into. Why? It's a bit silly, but hey, we're not going to be able to do anything about this now. Alicid, bro, let's get you somewhere about there. Alright, and anyone with longer range weapons, let's have them in the middle. Mick with a shotgun could be handy. Just have everyone out at the moment, in fact. They're going to reach this side at the same time or later? Later. Vadir with your sniper rifle. You can be nice and central. Radish was the other sniper rifle wielder. Again, nice and central. And then the only one we're missing is Nom, who I'm afraid, sir, you're going to have to wake up for this. There are a few too many of them. And just for safety's sake, let's get them restricted to that, because it means that they only use this area outside unless they're drafted, which should be perfect. They are most definitely splitting up, which is going to be a bit of a strain on our power, but a help for everything else. Okay, so firing line it. You two are fine. Kira's fine. These turrets first. Yep. Those two next. Might have been a bit slow on activating those. Good, keep it going. Oh, that's bad news. That's bad news indeed. Need them to break real soon. Radish, get down there. Vadir, do your thing. Oh God. Is there anybody else that can help him? Gal, get out there and help, bro. They just took those turrets apart so fast. Wow, this is why we need the plasteel ones, I suppose. These guys are going to get shots out. We really need... No one's without a shield at the moment. That's half the problem. Yeah, we need people firing at that one in the hope that we can kill enough of them that they run away, basically. And I think Radish should probably be running away, no? I can't do anything more to stop this now. Mick, peg it. Miguel's helping. Oh, it's a cut as Gladius as well. Get in. Nom. Just getting bruised, but should probably get in as well. And Mick is not in a nice place. Guys, inside. All of you. Okay. That was the worst possible opportunity there you had to go out and start cleaning some blood, mate. Get inside. No, get up there, then inside. Kira, stop it. I really need to get a better restrictive zone for during combat. Half of my deaths end up coming from me being an idiot with various people that should not be going outside. Like this. Elsie has miscarried. I think we're fine with that. Rescue Alicid while we can, thanks. There we go. And again, this is a straight up like, guys, just get on it. Get on it ASAP. I don't care. Why is Shiro deciding he's going to go through there? Interesting choice. Okay. You're fine. Can you please go and treat people ASAP? Alicid, you are not in a very good way. Let's give you some slightly better meds, shall we? Nom, you're okay. Who else? Vadir, Relish, Mick, Old Cat. Radish. Can you just go and... No, reserved by someone else. Fair enough. Lol. Ruben. What happened to you, bro? Oh, Jesus. Ellie. Rescue Ruben. Why does this guy so badly want to go through the base? Why are turrets so terrible? Ellie's rescuing Ruben. Oldcat's doing Medin. Mick. Could be worse. Radish is hurt. Everyone's hurt. Miguel, Norm, are you hurt? No. Roughchild. Also not hurt. I don't care about the animals at this point. That's just dumb. Like, really dumb. Why is it so bothered about going that way? Kira, this is a really bad time for you to be doing that, mate. Ellie, you can't fight either, can you? Nope. What the hell? How are you doing, Radish? No, Radish. Rest until healed. Immediately. Mick. Looking okay. There we go. Oh, God. Really? Was that really necessary? How are we doing block-wise? Oh, we can't tell, can we? Damn it. Alright, we'll put a granite one there. Oh, no, that actually was a granite auto door. Why? Should just be a normal door. Okay, everybody needs treatment. Nom. Get to it. Rough child. Please don't doctor. Can't haul. Can do art and construction, I guess. Don't warden. Don't grow. Actually, I suppose grow is a last priority. We could try and capture some of these guys, but it's not going to be worth it. They're space pirates. They're probably almost dead. Prostophile ugly. No, we don't want you anyway. How about Shiro the moronic? Iron-willed prostophobe sanguine. Woo! Pretty impossible to break. Got a wake-up addiction, but we could probably deal with that. Nom, what are you doing? Tending to Vadir, good. Ruben, have you been done? No. Okay. Do Ruben. Let's have Radish with the nicer meds as well. We've got enough for that for the time being. Let's not lose anyone over this. Kira, sorry. And let's also restrictions, guys. Do what you need. Ooh, what have we got? Huang. Missing a leg. Clearly not going anywhere. Chemical interest dislikes men. Too smart. It's alright, but it's only learning factor. It's the other one that's the really good one. Shiro, you may have shitty meds and chat recruit. Considered guilty. I guess that means that we could execute him without penalty. Okay, who else could be doctoring but isn't? It's Nom, Radish, and Cat. Cats, mate, where are you hiding? Oh, you are doing it. Radish, yep, and Nom has just done Vadir, so should really go and do Radish next. Although Nom is slower than ever. It's because he's got a cracked leg. You know what, Nom? I take it back, mate. Oh no, you can't go and rest until healed. That's a shame. Okay, clean up the blooming items and the mess they made. Gonna have to rebuild tons of turrets. Rocco's in shock and almost dead. We're gonna lose Rococo already. What happened to... Did some of them go round the top and I completely missed it? Oh, crap. That's not great. Can you go and treat Radish, and can you go and treat Rococo? Even though Nom does need treatment himself. Holy Christ. Now, again, I guess this fills in what I was saying about needing more turrets quite happily. I've not had a grave, so they will get onto that, but right now I'm fine with them just dealing with treating people. Quick, save Rococo. He's missing a leg. Poor Rococo. Should really have restricted them. They stay clear of Armageddon, I note. Weren't that foolish. Okay, so it's Atomic Nom and Old Cat that now need treatment. The ones that are giving the treatment, basically. Old Cat, how bad is yours? That's just a bruise. Okay. That is not a big deal, bro. I think you can safely wait. Did we stabilise Rococo? Maybe. Speed things up. Roughchild, just sleeping outside, because why not? Do we not have a bed? We might not have a bed. Okay, Roughchild gets to be the test bed as such. Have fun with that. So Noms and Cats still needing treatment. Which will happen in the morning, and then neither of those are people that are going to get too much of a problem. She's not stressed. Do you want to go and treat... what was it? Nom was actually the one that needed the treatment more than anything else. But Nom is doing the good work and getting things cleared up down there. Everything in our fridge is going to go off soon, so... when I get an opportunity to... Valley, are you any good at construction? Not really. It's Miguel we want to be doing construction, and Miguel is sleeping, healthy and content. No, mate. Go up and get that cooler done before we lose all of our food. Hey! There you go. Those coolers on their own won't be able to keep it chill, but they'll help. First mess of the day done. Alright, let's also, if we're going to do this, we're going to want to be putting the granite walls in to make it function. I think it still works. I don't actually know, but we'll see. Oh, Cat, are you really still wanting treatment for your bruise? You'll be fine. People are getting up. Right, I need that cooler to help out, please. Chill things out in there a bit. We didn't run out of power during that, but I suppose they did take out the turrets in pretty short shrift. And let's... I wouldn't be surprised if Tynan has fixed this, to be fair. He does like to prevent us from being able to do stuff that's a little bit too convenient. Yeah. Minor break risk, X6. Can someone please... Cats. Still got a shield up despite being on the floor. Is there anyone else still floating around, still alive? No, it looks like everyone else has died. Cool, because that would be half of the break risk problems. That and the fact that the place is horrible. It is dirty. This place is only just able to keep it cool enough now. Maybe we need to take those two down and actually add another couple more heaters. Coolers, not heaters. That would be a bad plan. We definitely need to sort the power thing out as well. I'm frustrated that I don't know what happens in here. I mean, it's an entirely unroofed room, but what happens if I then kind of open it up to the geo and the fact that this might heat up the walls? I just don't even know how it works. Who's hiding in their room? Ruben is. You're alright, Ruben. Calm your bones. And a mad animal. Roughchild's still sleeping outside because hasn't gone and built her own bed. There's a mad rat who is not that scary. fact, one of these turrets up here is on when it shouldn't be anyway, so that's perfect. Come on now. It's a rat. So yes, rough child, in the morning I would advise... Is that 2 spears on top of each other? Yeah, it is. I would advise actually doing your own bed. There's a fair bit of rest. Off you go. Do your own bed. Nice. Perfect. Exhaustion, Reuben. But yes, that's because you're being an idiot in your room, isn't it? Oh. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I did forget to begin with. We've had this suspended for a while because we had so many granite blocks, but that does mean that nothing will be getting done as far as things are concerned. Ellie will immediately now go and do that as well. So I'm pretty sure that's on Ellie's things. Clear up the blood would be very nice. Thank you, lads. Yes, well, that does certainly reiterate that we need this back wall done ASAP. Ellie's straight on the stone cutting. Awesome. Is that someone eating raw meat I saw when there's quite clearly simple meals sitting in the fridge? Can't believe that's really how it should be going, but yeah. Intentionally not taking a research project at the moment. I want them to get to grips with what's going on in the base. This is a bit messy. Right, one of these was set up correctly, wasn't it? And we needed to copy settings and paste them onto the new ones we built. There we go. Make use of that survival rifle at some point, perhaps. Keeping an eye on the turrets, make sure they're all actually disconnected. We should have the materials needed for all of these, I think, unless I have dramatically underestimated how much plasteel we have. There's a bit there. Maybe I have dramatically underestimated how much plasteel we have. We can sort that out because there's plasteel right there. Major break risk. Reuben. But yes, because he's an idiot. And decided that instead of just going to bed, he was going to go off outside. This door can be held open, this door can be held open. We're restricting people's movement a ton. Shouldn't be hearing so many open and closing door noises if everything's going right. I think I might move the animal area as well. Maybe down into here once they've started or finished shifting everything around. Alice still has no ranged weapon. I want to give you something like a pistol. Good, good. Reuben is going to be really angry as well when he wakes up because he's been sleeping out here. He does have catharsis, but look at the amount of stuff he's got on top of that. He's just going to be a pain for a while, basically. Oh no, a nom is going to come and help by feeding him. 8 fine meal, feeling good. Decent bedroom. My bedroom is very interesting. Yeah, isn't it just? You've got a tree and some plants and all sorts of good stuff. It's perfect. Are you guys kind of getting to grips with this now? Have we got like a bit of a storeroom that looks a bit like a storeroom and so on? Have I restricted this too heavily? I think I have. Just items. No, I don't need weapons. Let's go manufactured in there. There's an overflow as well. What's this on? This should be on low. Yep, good, good. Turrets all turned off. Nice. Reuben is down to minor break only. Quick, let's go and get the plasteel we need for those turrets. And I'm going to get rid of these plans. They annoy the hell out of me. Cargo pods. Hey, Randy. Changed your mind. You're going to be a little bit nice for a second, are you? I suppose I did invite the last one on me. 8 fine meals. Alright, you're going to troll me a bit, is what's going to happen. No, I am not running across the map for 8 fine meals. Does take a little while to go through plasteel, admittedly. A fair bit of it there, though. Finish off the last few turrets. Give us some fake looking defense. I have built this entrance in a really odd place? Surely you would want it. You would want it centrally. So there. And not where it is. In fact, not even where I've just put that either. Fail. If you're going to change it, just do it right. 21 blocks, so there is definitely a center point. It's there. Oh, no, I take it back. I take it back, it was spot on. It just looked a bit weird with the two of them next to each other. No, deconstruct. I'm doing this in wood because it'll happen nice and quick. I am going to then immediately, once this is done, start cladding the outside of this wall in a layer of stuff. New recruit. Shiro, on board. Someone to rename next episode. Nice. It's also someone that doesn't have a bed. We do have 2 prisoners' quarters at the moment, don't we? In fact, let's turn this off being for prisoners, turn this off being for prisoners, turn that one on being for prisoners. If anyone gets bugged, it can be the prisoner. Cool. And what are we doing with Shiro? Yeah, a bit of flick. He can haul. It's amazing. And can construct pretty well as well. Not bad. Not too bothered. Oh, he's got passion for smith and tailoring. Let's keep those down low and give you primarily hauling and crafting, but also help with construction tasks, methinks. And let's also give you worker, rough child, worker. Oh, there's all these new colonists all of a sudden. And new drugs, new drugs. Shiro is in a really bad mood. What about? Wake up addiction withdrawal. Yeah, that'll probably do it. Don't think I have any wake up either, do we? We have 3. I think what we need to do with him is maybe get Shiro a drugs policy. Drugs policy 5. 1 wake up. What's this? Let's turn that off. I want to slowly wean him off it. So, or if mood below 20%. Yeah, Shiro, welcome to drug policy 5. Slowly wean him off the stuff, basically. Be a good idea, I think. Especially as he shouldn't get too angry around here, because it's a nice enough colony that that doesn't happen, you would hope. Yeah, he's just bouncing backwards and forwards. Mick's getting the work done. There's a lot of hauling going on, not surprisingly. We are out of graves again. I am going to get on to cremation at some point soon, but at the moment there is still room down here, and then we can grenade this whole lot. Yeah, I think that's a plan. Otherwise, ooh, we are also ready to install the 2 more coolers I want back here. Whoop, no. Try doing it the right way, wasted. Back wall is getting there. I think it's primarily waiting on granite to be crafted by the looks of things. But that's fine. They'll get on with that when they've run out of other things to do. Partly that's because the granite supply is actually outside the base as well. Got no granite in here, but again, when we can switch over from granite, I mean, maybe we should, but bing, 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 bing. Shouldn't be that bad, surely. Yeah. 8 without table. Well, there's no real reason for that now, is there? Unless we've got too many colonists for the morning now. That might be it. We might need to put a few more tables into our room here. How are we going to do this? We could move the table and have a pair. Or, I'm thinking, do we just have some short tables there and there? Feels a bit restricted. Damn it. Yep, you know what I'm going to have to do. So let's see. If we put the long table there. Yeah. So then we need to reinstall these. Unnecessary amount of work, I know, but... And now we have to wait for all those bits to be done. It's got to look nice, otherwise I won't be happy. Wow, that's a load of plasteel. It's going to help very much. We've run out of dumping pile. We have a bit of room. We can have one block wider. Just run that along there, and then maybe another one just there. Yeah, should work. Now they've moved that already. Let's reinstall that there. Might as well do these now. Whoop. He says as they all sit down in them. Lovely. Mad animal. What we got? Oh, that's a bit harsh. Has there got anyone out here that can help? Yeah, Alicid. It is just Alicid. And McGow, who could probably come out and help as well. And Shiro. Run the hell away. I need to set up what the old default colonist behaviour at some point as well. I can't remember how to do it. Isn't it in here somewhere? It's been a while since I've changed this. Yes. Current mode ignore. That's the deal. Whereas in reality, it should be current mode flee for most people. Bit weird that there isn't an overall for that. Do this now before I forget. It might save us in the long term. And yeah, there's no way you can't do it with multiple people. Or maybe you can, and I'm just in a really stupid place. I'm trying to do it a hard way. Where would it be? Under a sign? Yeah, here we go. Yep, it is in a sensible place. I am just not looking there. Okay. I didn't really intend for it to be done at 1 billion miles an hour, actually, but this is not going to be great. Yes, that's what I thought. It's Alicid, for God's sake. Can we just melee the thing hard enough that we win, please? Or at least get up so close to it that when you shoot at it, you're not going to miss. Okay, we're going for the full melee approach. Fine. Full melee approach actually seems to work about as well as it does when you do it on colonists that are giving you crap. Actually, fair enough. I have to remember that one. What are you doing, Kira? Cowering. Yes, I suppose. I did just set that, didn't I? Next, digging up the goodies for plasteel turrets. I did build a plasteel one. Yeah. Looks like, as Shiro recently had his... Yeah, he's had his wake up recently, that's why, isn't it? I'm actually going to go into the assignments, edit drug policy 5, and make this every 7 days, and move threshold 10%. We really want to get you off of that stuff ASAP. Breakdown cooler, that's kind of fine. They've done weird things over here. But the back section is approaching complete. Oh, I kind of wanted it complete sooner than this. And we've got a broken down cooler. Ellie's just stone cutting like mad. I think there's a bunch of people that are just still hauling because we've got all this stuff that's sitting over here that isn't even in a stockpile at the moment. That will be going over here, but at the moment we can't. What have I got these set on? 80% to 100%. Let's just go any quality still. But 80% plus I think is a good call. No reason to have more than that. Yeah, I imagine most of the delay is simply the amount of stuff I'm asking them to pull about the place while also getting people like Mick, for example, to mine all of this plasteel. 35, 83, we've probably got enough plasteel for a turret, don't we? 70. Yeah, I'm going to stop you in a second, Mick. Let's not do any of this. Cargo pods from Randy. Loads of unfertilized chicken eggs that are in the middle of the map. That's usable. I'll take it. Should probably do some hunting some point soon. We're going to be running really low on meat, aren't we? Well, we got a bit. A little bit. Not enough that we've actually got any fine meals in stock. That's quite a big pack. I feel like I want to send someone like Vadir as our hunter. Alicid is our hunter, and I really don't think that's a good plan. Because Vadir's got the sniper rifle and has a chance of getting away if he pisses off one of these groups. Mick almost done. Well, if I'm quick enough on the spacebar and we get Ibex Revenge and the whole patrol comes for us, he might just about be able to get out of there in time. But I do think getting the meat in so that we keep getting fine meals on the go is a good plan. How's the temperature in here looking? Still not quite cool enough. Have we sealed this up so they can't get in? We've certainly sealed up that so they can't get in. Good job, guys. There we go. Gazelle Revenge. They're going for Radish. Radish! Oh, Jesus. This is not good. Like, we need everybody just to go and try and save Radish here. Ruben, you should have a weapon as well, mate. I don't know what you've done with it, but can you go and grab one? McGow, yep, you can come and help as well. Old cat. 2. God damn it, this is that was a mistake. I didn't realise that they could turn on other people as well. Ones that weren't the target. Please just knock her out. There we go. Now they're all going to come. And we're going to have to try and save Radish in time. It's only bruises and stuff. Extreme pain. Old cat, get out of there, because we're going to need to turn the turrets on. Let's just do the top 2, shall we? That way old cat can run down. God, this is horrible. I wish you could tell them to shoot at someone specific as well, because these guys are all about to shoot. I mean, these turrets are about to shoot these guys in the back, I think. I'm fairly confident that's what's about to happen. Ellie, ASAP. Oh god, the mistakes. Ellie's not that fast. I really thought Ellie was quicker than that. 4.37. That does sound relatively quick. 4.57. Okay, maybe not. Shit, we never did Nom's leg still. Oops. Suppose that solves the meat problem and also acts as a wonderful reminder that you do still need to be really quite careful when hunting. Especially if you're going to hunt big packs. And apparently not just for the colonist that's hunting, but for other people too. Cats need some treatment. Sup, cats? Took a few bruises. I think you'll be alright. Let's move it on out. Can someone go and recover the sniper rifle, please? Don't use it. We just want it back in, please. Don't want to lose that. It's a bit too useful. Ellie, good job. Nom. Tending to Radish. Good man. Using the good meds as well. I need them to actually fill this stockpile up occasionally, mind, but that'll do. And then as soon as this is done, I'm going to turn them back off using the good meds, because we do kind of need to save that for when things really get nasty. Or do we save the glitter world for that purpose? It does work as well. And don't be an idiot. Remember to turn off your turrets. We should probably get someone of the Night Owl persuasion, like Mr. Nom here, to come out here and please finish off the one that's still bleeding to death. You're terrible. Anytime you like, Nom. You're more likely to hit Shiro at this point, aren't you? Okay. Still vaguely in one piece. I would really like them to finish that back section at some point soon. Do I put the door in now to make it easier for them to do that? Maybe that is part of the answer. We don't have any wood. Apparently not. Okay. Bit unusual, but sure. In which case, we should probably chop some. Especially this stuff along the back there. And let's also, while I remember, make sure that this is no roof area out here. So this whole way along, all of this needs to be no roof. More cargo pods from the man of Randy's. It's kibble. It's miles away. It's next to steel. We'll grab that. Dogs are eating it, why not? Stuff is getting there. It is still a bit of a... Right, there we go. We've got enough for the wooden door. One there, and we're going to have one at this end as well. There we go. Speed up this entire process massively. Exotic goods trader. Yes, please. Where's McGow? You, my social friend. Let's go talk to them. And a mental break wake-up binge for Nom. Nom, we kind of needed that, man. Alright, we're going to keep hold of our dogs. Rocco's not worth very much at the moment. It's because he's a drunkard. Could sell the uranium. Depends what they've got we need. They've got expensive components. They've got lots of bits of people. What did we have? We had someone with a heart problem and someone else with something else. Can't remember what it was. Well, what we can do, I guess, is sell some of this stuff we got kicking around that's starting to build up because it gets us good cash. Guys can always make more. Let's do the ones that aren't 100% as well, why not? Synthread t-shirt, 50. Especially as these are awful. So we could buy meds, we could buy, well, we don't need to buy meds, we've got neurotomy to make the meds. It shouldn't be necessary. So what do we got down here? We've got nice TV for us. Ooh, it's very expensive. However, we can almost afford it. We don't even wear toques, so feel free to take that off of us. And what should we stick into the bargain? Sweeten things a little. Could be more clothes. I could sell the bionic leg intended for Atomic Nom, or yeah, let's just sell a few bit more clothes. Sorted. Bing. Flat screen TV. Where do we put it? I really didn't make this as a good room for TV. Okay, doll. I've got an idea here actually that I quite like. What we're going to do is, that is the center, right? Let's do that. Let's mine those 4 blocks. I'm going to fill those up with wool again. And then what have we got? Good, good, excellent, normal. You can sell billiards tables as well. Let's uninstall that one, and this side is going to be a TV zone looking outwards. With the flat screen slightly recessed, because why the hell not? I think that's kind of cool. Because then we can go, where is it? So you can imagine it there, but if we recess it, oh, if I recess it 1 more block, it lines perfectly up with that side of the room, doesn't it? Whereas this is a bit cramped. Yeah, yep. So in reality, we want to... Is this going to be overhead mounting? This might end up being overhead mounting if I do this. This might be a very silly idea. But I want to. I'm going to do it anyway. This is probably a really dumb idea. It should be completely filled in, is worth noting. But yes, this may well be a ridiculous plan. But then I can countersink the TV so it perfectly lines up with the room. It'll be great. More cargo pods. I'm going to reinstall these lights 1 further down as well, and then fix this situation here because that's why they're like they are, is because I screwed up on this side. Structure. Door. Nope. Deconstruct. Because then we can fill that. I need to move the stockpile as well, don't I? Soon. Delete. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty neat. Bread down cooler, more cargo pods. Meat. Warg meat. The tastiest. Go on, guys, you've got a tiny bit up top to finish. Please get it done for me. It will be perfect. Just finish off those last little bits, and then hopefully the enemy will be inclined to go the right way round rather than the wrong way round. Finally, someone repairs that cooler. Yes, there's been lots going on, I know. Enough that we're probably heading towards the end of the episode at this point, aren't we? Yeah, it looks like it. I at the very least want them to make sure that they get this stuff done. Seal us in. Such prophetic words. So what I did not do is stop that episode there. What I did was get carried away trying to get little bits finished off, so I'm going to cut the episode in half. I know it breaks things up a bit and I can't act on your comments quite so quickly, but please forgive me, guys. If you did like this one, please hit that like button, really helps me in the channel out, and if you didn't, then dislike button's right there, slam away on that. And otherwise, I will catch you for the next one, which will be obviously the other half of this. Cheers!